Hello soulmate, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be sewing this milkmaid dress. Okay, so today is going to be the sewing part. I've uploaded the cutting tutorial. In case if you've not watched that, you can go and check that out. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you. So for this I used 2.5 yard of crepe material, or you can also use thick chiffon. So here is my pattern. I've cut it out and I added ½ inch round it, ½ inch sewing allowance, but to the side I add 1.5 inch, and this one is 2 pieces. This is times 2, while the other one is on fold. Okay, it's 2 here, and this is the band I also added. I cut on fold. This sign shows on fold and it's 2 for the lining and the outer part. So here is 4, on fold is 4 here. Okay, so this is the back panel, and I added seam allowance to the side also, and it's 2 pieces. The side the back panel is 4 pieces, one for the lining, one for the outer part. Okay, so like I said before, I don't want to make use of band at the back, so that is why I extended the length of the back panel. Okay, when I was cutting, I said you can cut out the back panel pattern before you cut out the band for the front. Okay, so here is the slash and spread. I've also done that. I said in my cutting video that I sprayed by 2 inches. Okay, I sprayed by 2 inches. Please, if you've not watched that, go and check it out. I made a detailed cutting tutorial for this. Okay, so I'll just shape out this armhole side, which I have done right now. So now next I'm going to take out all this pin, and then I'll be gathering this together. You just gather it. So this is just on fold. This is on fold. Okay, this fabric is on fold actually. Okay, so I'll gather the upper part and the down part. Okay, you gather the upper part and the down part, and here I've also joined the lining. As you can see, I placed them right sides facing each other. I joined, and I placed this one also on each other, and I joined. So this is it. So the lining part is ready, and here is the one they gather that is going to be on top. So this lining part, you can decide to gum it with hairstay, because this, your client can wear this without a bra. Okay, because the gather will cover the pointy nipple, it will not show. So you can decide to use hairstay on it. So you gather this to the measurement of your lining. The lining is your main measurement. Okay, so you try to gather to fit into the lining. Okay, so this is it. You gather to fit into the lining, and then you place it right side facing the right side of each other. You turn the armhole and you turn the neckline, but before then I'll be adding my strap to it to do that. Okay, and then another thing is that you need to recut the neckline, because this is an off shoulder. So I'll be showing you how I'll do that later. So this is the band. I'll just notch the midpoint of the band like so, and then I'll remove this paper. So make sure to indicate to know where it's supposed to be at the upside and where that is supposed to be at the downside. So I'll place my band like this. This is the first one. Like I said, the band should be 2. So I'm going to sew this way. This is on the lining. The other one is going to be on the gathers. Okay, the next one is going to be on the gathers here. So you place your next lining on this one that you gathered like so, and then you sew with ½ inch. Okay, so I'll go and do that and I'll be back. So here is the strap. The strap is weighing 2 inches, and when I sew it with ½ inch, we'll have 1.5 inch left. Okay, you place your strap right sides facing each other after sewing. As you can see, I have 1.5 inch left, so I'm going to turn this. You have 4, you need 4 of this, so I'm going to use my needle and my pin to turn this, and I'll be back. So here is the back panel, guys. I've also joined the back panels. You place them right sides facing each other and join. Of course, we know how to join fabric, okay? So this is the lining. Like I said, you'll be cutting four pieces of the back, one for the lining, one for the main bodice, okay? So you place them right sides facing each other after joining, and then you're going to sew. So now I'm going to trim out the excess at the armhole. Remember, we just used our normal measurement, so we did not mark out the off shoulder. So for off shoulder is your shoulder divided by 2 minus 1.5. As you can see, our shoulder is 8 here, this is 8 here, so you measure the actual shoulder 8, but I will minus 1.5. You need to minus 1.5 from it, okay? You minus 1.5 from the shoulder. That means you'll be marking, if your shoulder divided by 2 is 8, you'll be marking 6.5. Okay, when you minus 1.5, you'll be left with 6.5. So what I'm doing here is 6.5. Okay, and then remember to add your seam allowance of ½ inch. So let's say you'll be marking 7 inches instead of 6.5. Okay, so by the time your client fits, if it's too big, you can still hold it for her. Okay, so I'll do the same thing to this front panel also. So here, guys, I've done that, and next I will just place the outer part of this bodice on it. This is it. So you get your strap, and then get your strap ready, and you place this lining on it like so, right sides facing the right side of each other like this. Okay, as you can see, I've gathered up to that level. Okay, so now you're going to put your strap in between. You're going to put your strap in between, then you sew like so. Okay, you turn the neckline including the armhole. Okay, so I just pinned this now, and I will show you what I will do next. So you get one of your strap and fix. So 2 strap for the front bodice, 2 strap for the back panel. So you put it in between like this at the armhole, where the armhole starts. So you move away ½ inch from the armhole, ½ inch from the armhole, and then you put your strap in between like so. Make sure you are leaving ½ inch for your armhole. If you did not do that, you're going to be sewing the strap with the armhole. You'll be turning the strap with the armhole. So just move away ½ inch from the armhole. So here is the second strap. I'm going to put it inside like so. So make sure you close one part of your strap, and then you leave one part open. So the side that is open that you use to turn your strap, that will be the one you're going to fix to sew. Okay, so the closed part will be the part that people will be seeing, while this one will be inside your dress like this. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the neckline like so, and I'll do the same thing to the back panel. I'll just fix my strap, as you can see, like this, and then I'll place, this is the second strap for the second one. As you can see, I move away ½ inch from the armhole. Okay, Like I said, the wrong side of your strap, the part that is not sewn, is where the part that you're going to fix. So you're going to turn this part also with 1/2 inch of the armhole. You can decide to turn your sides, and can decide to turn both your side and the zipper area, okay? But I just want to do an inseam finishing. That is why I did not turn it. But if you are finding it difficult to do, turn everything. So here I've cut my skirt, and I'm going to use this paper to show you what I did. So I got my fabric like so, and then I fold it in a triangular form like this, in a bias, as if you are folding an A-shaped dress. Okay, I fold like so in a bias form. So it didn't get to the edge of the fabric. I stopped somewhere at the middle of the fabric, because this flare is not supposed to be too full. It's not supposed to be too full. Okay, so you minus your half bodice from your full length. You minus 18 inches from the full length. The full length I'm working with is 40, so 18 minus 40, you know what is left. So here is supposed to be the waist. So what you do is the waist divide by 4 plus 2 inches. Waist divide by 4 plus 2 inches for sewing allowance. So you mark it like so. Okay, her waist is 8, and then I add 1 inch. Sorry, her waist is divided by 4 is 8, and then I added 1 inch sewing allowance to it. So here we have 9 inches. Okay, so you're going to mark it like this. Let's say this 1 inch is the waist. You mark like so, and then you use your ruler and straighten it like this. Okay, and then you measure what you have from here to that waist. Whatever you have, you add it to the length from here to the waist. So let's say the length is 5, and then you measured from the waist to the length is 1. So 5 plus 1 will make it 6. So you'll be marking 6 inches. Okay, let's say 5 plus 1 will make it 6. So you'll be marking 6 inches. This is to help you get a straight or accurate length. Okay, you'll be marking it like this. So let's say this is 3.5. You just mark it like this, and then you curve from the tip of your fabric. I hope this is clear enough. I said you divide your waist by 4, and then you mark. Okay, you measure what you have from your waist, from the tip of the fabric to the waist, whatever it is, you use it to, you add it up to the length, and then you cut, just to help you get an accurate measurement. So here I am cutting it out. So if you have any question, you can ask me. So I'll use this to cut the back panel. So I'm going to fold again like this. That is how I fold again. And then I added 1.5 inch here. Okay, like this place you're seeing. Let's say I left 1.5 inch here, and then every other side remains the same, and then I cut. The only difference is the 1.5 inch at the center back. Just like where we have the center front, the folded part, I left 1.5 inch, as you can see, something like this. Okay, so now I'm going to open it up, that zipper area. I'll open it up like this. So we have 2 for the back and 1 for the front, as you can see. Okay, so that is what I did here. The fabric was shaky, so I just have to use paper to show you guys, because I videoed it but it wasn't fine. Okay, so that is what I did, and this one will be the back panel with zipper, while the upper one is the front panel without zip. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to take out the back panel. Make sure you notch your zipper area, so that you will not make a mistake. So here is the front panel. We are going to create the slit. Okay, so you can decide to add 1.5 inch to the front for sewing allowance, because of this slit that we have in front. Okay, you can decide to add, but even with the 1 inch I added, it was still enough. Okay, so but it's better too much you trim out than is not enough. So to add the slit, you can decide where you want your slit to be, at the left side, at the right side. Just decide where you want your slit to be, okay? And then you mark. So what I'll do is to measure the middle of my waist, the waistline. Okay, so I'm trying to arrange it. So what I'll do is to measure the middle of this, to get the midpoint of this down part. So whatever it is, you divide it by 2. Measure this place and divide by 2. So this is it here. This is the midpoint here. And I'll do the same thing to the waist. I'm going to measure the waist and I'll divide it by 2. So this is 9.5. So to divide by 2 is going to be 4.2, 4.75. Okay, so here is it. So I'm going to draw a straight line from that waist to me to the hem. Like so. From the waist to me to the hem, I'm going to get a straight line. Like so. Okay, so after this, I'm going to cut it out. Note you are not cutting everything. This is on fold though, so you can open it before you cut so that you will not cut the down part and join this one. Okay, so you're only cutting one side, so don't cut the two sides of your front panel. You can open it up before you cut so that you will not make any mistake. Okay, so here I'm opening it up. So here is where our slit is going to be. As you can see, it's just this one that I cut out. So you place it like so, right sides facing each other, and then you sew down. So you can decide where you want your slit to stop. Okay, you can measure it on your client, or you just eyeball it where you think the slit will stop. So I measured my client and I'm going to mark where her slit is going to start from the waistline. Okay, so this is the front panel. I've joined the back lining and the main panel together. Okay, as you can see, so I'll just hold it this way and close up the sides. Okay, you can just close up the sides and then close up the sides of the back panel and you join them together. Okay, so this is the back. Just place them right sides facing each other, you join. But I'll be doing an inseam finishing for this, like I said before. So I'll be merging the shoulder line together and then I'll sew from one shoulder to the other. Okay, you open it up and merge the shoulders together like this, and then you sew from one part to the other. Okay, so that is how I'm going to close my own. And like I said before, if you don't know how to do that, you can just close the two sides and then you shape your upper bodice. So here is the skirt. I have done that. I stopped somewhere. So what I'm going to do is to just go and serge it. After serging it, I'll fold the 1/2 inch. Remember, you are sewing with 1/2 inch. So I'll just fold the 1/2 inch like so, and then I will sew. Okay, you serge and then you fold once, 1/2 inch once, and then you sew for a neater finish. Okay, so after sewing this is what I have for the front panel, and I'm going to place the back panel on it like this. Like I said, remember to notch your zip area so that you will not make mistake. So you're going to place them like so, right sides facing each other. So this one is for this side. You're going to sew with 1 inch or whatever sewing allowance you added, and you place this one to this other side also like so, and then you're going to shape your skirt. So whatever measurement you're using to shape the upper part, that is what you use to shape the skirt. Okay, so here it is. I'm done joining my front and back panel together. This is what I have. So I'll just get the skirt, notch the midpoint of the upper bodice and the middle of the skirt also, and then I'll place them right side facing each other. Okay, so I'm going to place them right side facing each other. I'm trying to get the midpoint of the skirt so that I will notch it. So this is it, I notched, and then you get the midpoint of the upper bodice also and notch. Okay, so you place them notch to notch like so, and then you join the upper bodice and the down bodice together. So after that, you will just fix your zip and the dress is ready. Okay, so here guys, I'm done joining them together. So what is left now, here I've also fixed my zip. What is left is to fold the down part of the dress, and then you serge the waistline. Remember, the waistline is still, you can use a bias tape to finish it up, or you serge it for a neater look so that it will not frills, because this fabric frills. Thank you so much for watching. Please guys, like and share this video. Leave a comment below. If you have any question, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will be seeing you in my next tutorial. I love you guys. Bye.